Itakuwa iko decay kidogo. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sijui kwa nini nakatakata nikimove. Itakuwa iko decay kidogo. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Kama mnatusikiza, we are just trying to set up the hizi mitambo ndio zingiane vizuri. Okay, hapo sawa, hapo tuko sawa sasa. So, welcome to our channel. So today we have Simon from Britam Company Limited in Kenya, an investment company. Wengine wamejua, wengine hawajui. So today we'll be talking about money market funds. So welcome Simon. And we have also Rose Nyambura, who is a Kenyan living in France. And she'll be here also to tell us our experience with Britam when she was here in France. So maybe Simon, I invite you, maybe you can maybe talk. And maybe before you talk, let's see maybe how many people have been connected for the moment. I don't know the roles you have seen. Maybe we are wait some people for some time. Kabla tuanze. On your side, can you see people are connected? Just a minute.
So can you?
Yeah. Okay, just a minute. Let me check on my phone. Okay. Maybe what we should do it first is maybe I share the link. Huh?
Yeah. I've shared it on Kenya.
Okay. Umeipata? Okay, that's good. There is also the hiyo group ingine for students also you can share. So Simon, we are for the moment sharing the link so that we can see, we can invite more Kenyans to come in. Rose, continue sharing, huh?
Yes.
So, endelea kushare. There is somebody with a problem. She's becoming bored. So maybe even okay, ngoja tungoja kidogo, usiache watu nje, si ndio?
Yeah.
So now already we have some people who are joining. So as we wait, Simon from Britam would be introducing himself and telling us about more about Britam and himself. And then after we'll go to, you'll explain to us about money markets, which most of us don't know or don't understand. So I hope it will be the occasion to understand. If you have any questions, you can ask your questions on the directly on YouTube. Hapo kwa chat, there is somewhere you can ask questions. So if you have any questions on money market, you can ask your questions there, or send those who have my number. They can send the questions to me or send to Rose at the same time. So today we have Simon from Britam. So welcome, Simon. Karibu. Maybe you can talk to Kenyans in France and tell us who you are and what do you have to offer to Kenyans in the diaspora, especially in France. Karibu.
Thank you, Noah, for the introduction, also for the invite to participate in this forum. Probably I should start with my poor French. Bonjour to everyone who is also listening in. My name is Simon Wanduga. I work with Britam Asset Managers as a senior business development associate. I've been there for 7 years. It's been an amazing experience working there. And Britam is quite a brand here in Kenya and across the Pan-African region. We're part of the Britam Group that is listed at the Nairobi Securities Exchange, of course, with operations in 7 countries across Africa. We have many lines of business, insurance, life and pensions, and also investment offerings. And today here, I'm here to engage more on a product that is offered by the investment arm of Britam, which is called Britam Asset Managers. And the product is called the Money Market Fund. And without further ado, I just want to break from the tradition of using a lot of jargon and introduce the Money Market Fund as just as a pure, simple savings account that allows you to accumulate money, and an attractive interest rate for that matter, and still retain the flexibility to access your money as and when you want. So if you're looking towards working towards a goal, be it to save it for school, to save to own a plot of land, for every goal that you might think of, the money market is a suitable solution that allows you to accumulate money. And how does it achieve that? When you invest money in a money market fund, it earns a rate of interest, competitive rate of interest for that matter, that ranges between 8 to 10% per annum. And in addition to that, the interest is compounded daily, meaning that the interest that you earn today will earn interest tomorrow. So you'll be amazed at how fast you can reach your goals when you let the compound interest work for you. So it's pretty much an investment solution that can help you save money and work towards your goal. And also you don't have to, start with much. As simple as 1,000 shillings can start you off with a money market investment account. And just to bring out into perspective the key or the salient features of this product, allow me to just share my screen to just take you through some of the key features. Just in a moment. So as I explained, the money market fund, it's well diversified in that we don't place our money in just one investment solution. We spread the money across various investment solutions, which is what is called as diversification. We're not putting all your eggs in one basket, so that we achieve that attractive rate of return. It's an open-ended fund, so you can invest as long as you wish, the short term or the long term. Then, as I was mentioning, the compound interest is a key element that really helps your money grow. The average return has been between 8 to 10%. Then you have access to your money as long as you send us a request within 48 hours. We deposit the money directly to your account. And if you wish to be receiving also an interest payment, we can use it to facilitate interest payments to your account monthly. When you look at the money market fund from a compounding perspective, sometimes people use perspective when you just talk about compounding. So just to bring the point back home, I just wanted to show an illustration of assuming we're just putting 5,000 shillings aside for a period of time, and this is how you can be performing in like 5 years. It's possible you have accumulated 750,000. If you do it for 15 years, you have 1.6 million. If you do it for 20 years, you have 2.7 million. So looking at 5,000 alone, it looks like a pretty small amount. But when you look at compounding and a number of years, that money turns into something that you can be able to use. 750 is an amount you can use to put a deposit for. If you buy the house, an initial deposit, you can be able to put a deposit for buying property or land, or just to further your education one way or the other. Think of any situation or anything that you want to use with money. Also, in terms of if you have a challenge trying to find out how much you need to save, if that 5,000 is a lot, work backwards and try to come up with an amount of money. Like now, from a target perspective, we call it a goal target or target saving, where you say in 2 years' time, in 5 years' time, I want to have accumulated this amount of money. For example, just in the illustration I'm presenting, assuming you wanted $1 million shillings in 5 years, all you need to be saving is about 13,600 shillings, and you reach that goal. So you will not just be talking about, I want to do 1, 2, 3 things. This is where you actually let your money do the talking, where you start working towards your goal. And if you, the longer the period, then the smaller the amounts that you have to save. So if you have both long-term and short-term goals, perhaps you can be able to break down, see in 15 years, if you want to have $1 million shillings, you only need to save 2,000 shillings. And if you enhance the amount, of course, that also increases the bottom line. So think of any goal that you have. Any goal, the money market is a suitable solution for you. It will help you reach towards your goal. It's a safe investment solution for that matter, so you don't have to worry a lot about whether your capital is going to lose value. You will earn a competitive rate of interest, and at any one time, should you wish money for one reason, to access money for one reason or the other, you can be able to access it through the money market account. In terms of how to sign up, the process is pretty straightforward. We just require you to send us a completed application form and some few documents, your ID or passport, a utility bill to confirm your address, your KRA PIN, proof of your bank details, can be a bank statement or copy of your ATM card. And then once you remit the money to our account, you send us that confirmation. And once we have all those details with us, from a compliance perspective, we'll be able to activate your account and you'll be earning interest in no time. In terms of facilitating access to investment offerings to the people in the diaspora, we have a portal, we have an app that those in the diaspora can be able to use to access their money, such that you don't have to keep making calls or probably writing emails to know how your investment account is performing. So if you're looking for an investment solution that also has access, provides you access, real-time access as and when you need it, you can look at the money market fund, and our customer portal and our app will also assist you keep in touch with your investment. And just to probably bring the point, strike the point back home, I want to play a brief video, perhaps just to let everyone understand more about the money market. Just take about 30 seconds. Here it goes.
Save and invest in the Britam Money Market Fund and realize your dreams. Are you saving up for a car, school fees, a wedding, or even a holiday? Whatever your saving objective is, the Britam Money Market Fund is the best solution. Open an account and get to enjoy up to 10% interest per annum. Affordable minimum investment of 1,000 shillings, easy top-ups via mobile phone, 48 hours with no and no hidden charges.
Yeah, it's that brief. So whatever goal you're thinking on, please tell us and let the money market fund help you reach towards your goal. It's a flexible, easy to set up investment account. You have access to your money. At the same time, you earn competitive rate of interest or return, and that is how your money will work for you. Over to you now.
Okay, thank you very much, Simon. Apparently people are not hawakusikii vizuri. I don't know why the sound, sijui kama mnanisikia vizuri. There's already I have a question. I think Veronica has asked a question whether your products after we gain interest whether they are taxable. Kama unaweza at the same time kutoa the presentation so that ndio tukuone vizuri. So alafu ongeze sauti kidogo sababu watu most people are saying that wakusikii vizuri.
Okay.
Yeah. So wanauliza, somebody is asking, that is Veronica, she's asking whether is the rate is the interest rate taxable?
Yes,
That-
yes. The rate of interest is taxable. We are subject to the tax laws applicable here in Kenya as per KRA.
Yeah.
So the interest that you earn on your account is subject to withholding tax of 15%. It's pretty much the same that would happen if your money was lying in a savings account in a bank. So the only tax obligation or element that we expose to your money is the withholding tax on the interest that is earned on the investment.
Okay, and the tax, who pays the tax? Is it me who is going to pay the tax if I invest with you, or you occupy, ninyi mnashughulikia kila kitu? Nani anashughulikia the tax part?
What we usually do before we apply the interest to your account,
Yeah.
we will have deducted the element of withholding tax and remitted the same to KRA. So you don't have to again pay any additional tax for that matter. That is for us to do. So what we apply in your account is usually net of that withholding tax.
Okay. Another question is, you said the minimum is 1,000. So if I want to invest with you, I just need to put in my account, when I open the accounts with you, just 1,000 Kenya shillings. And from there, I can start investing and get earning interest from that.
Yes,
Is-
as little as 1,000 is your ticket to activate the money market. As long as you have 1,000, you're good to go.
Is there a maximum? Kuna maximum ama kama ni kuna millions naweza nikaweka zote.
No. If you bring us 5 billion shillings,
Okay.
we are good to go. We'll be able. There's no maximum.
Okay. Other questions zinaweza zikakuja. It can be about procedures, especially kwa watu, people who are living in France or in the diaspora. Have you mkona procedures zenyu za kuregister, are they simplified? Can we do it everything online without being forced to be in Kenya physically?
Yeah. You as long as you can be able to scan your documents and send them to us. You don't need to be physically present in Kenya to be able to set up an account. Pretty much can be able to set up accounts remotely as long as you send the documentation. So, and we're also exploring other ways of making the process smoother. So you don't have to be physically present here to set up an account with us.
Okay. Another question is, there are some members of the SACCO who are watching, and maybe you can see this. Can a SACCO, how can a SACCO benefit from your products?
Well, here at Britam Asset Managers, actually, one of the segments that has been a faithful customer over the years has been the SACCO movement. We manage funds for over 100 SACCOs here at Britam Asset Managers. And the solution we offer is SACCOs pull funds from members, one member to the other member. So before they are able to probably extend the money to customers in terms of loans, it's important for them to maximize on what the money can do. That money can be, instead of it sitting in an account somewhere, it can be able to earn interest.
Yeah.
And that earned interest is probably what you can, at the end of the year, you can be able to celebrate with your members by giving them a portion of a dividend
Exactly.
or throwing them
Yeah.
a nice party for that matter. So it allows your circle to maximize or earn the best for the contribution that it has so far received from members. Yeah.
Okay, I have another question from Caro, a member of the SACCO also, and she's asking, is the interest rate fixed per month, and then is it mixed per annum? I think you had talked about compounded interest. Maybe you can explain more on that.
Okay, the rate is annual. So when we say 10% or
Yeah.
we say 9%, the rate is annual. So what you would have to do if you want to get the interest that will be applied daily is you have to divide that by every day by 365. So the rate itself, it's an annual rate. When it comes to compounding, it's that element because we apply interest to your account every day. So every day you will earn interest on your account based on the interest rate that will have been posted for that day. So whatever interest will be earned today, tomorrow it will earn interest. And for that day, the interest for the past 2 days will also earn interest. So that's how the investment works.
Okay, hapo umeongea juu about earning interest maybe per day, per month. Another question can be also if we know when we invest with the bills and bonds, the government bills and bonds, kama if the bills are they are meant for 6 months and I withdraw my money 1 or 3 months after, it means that I'll be penalized. In this case, in your case, are your products if I take a product that is taking 6 months na nikiwa na haja kidogo na niseme nataka kutoa pesa yangu, will I be penalized or how do you deal with that?
Specifically for the money market fund, you're not penalized when you want to access your money. The account offers the flexibility in terms of should you want to access your money, you can be able to access it. And also don't forget that it's an open-ended account. You don't have to probably say that you want to invest for 6 months, for 1 year. It's open-ended. You decide. You want to invest for 6 months, you want to invest for 5 years, you want to invest for 10 years. That account is open for you. And at the same time, if you want to access the money, whether a portion or the total amount, you can be able to access the money anytime at no cost.
Okay, maybe now I can invite Rose to talk about, because already Rose invested personally with you. Maybe you can tell us the procedures she went through and how much she invested. If kama si andiscrea, you can tell us how much you invested and whether you think that what they offer is suitable for diasporans. Kama ulipeleka makaratasi nyumbani, kama ilikuwa complicated, how do you send money to your account? Maybe you can tell us about that. Rose, please.
Thank you, Noah, for giving me this opportunity to talk about Britam and to talk about my experience with Britam. Yeah, as I said, I was looking for a solution to add my money to my account and then have some interest. And to open a fixed account was kind of complicated. And so in our SACCO, one of the members talked about Britam investment. So I decided to go online and do some investigation about Britam. And then I wrote an email and asked how was the process and what was required, and was it possible for diaspora. Within 30 minutes, I got a reply from Simon and the group, and they said it was okay. They gave me the list of documents that I was supposed to send, as Simon showed on the screen. That is KRA number, you need to send your ID number, you have to show your address here in France so that they can prove well that you're in France, and then you have to show kind of a bank statement or something like a credit card to show that you have an account, a bank account. And within 2 weeks, my account was opened, and by the end of the month, I deposited 10,000 Kenyan shilling, and I had some interest. The interest were earning per every day. So no, I won't tell you how much I put in my account. That is a very secret and confidential question. But at the beginning, I started with 10,000 Kenyan shillings.
I was waiting for 10 million. Nilikuwa nafikiri utasema 10 million. Okay, continue.
No way, I wouldn't give you my secret. But initially, I started with 10,000 Kenyan shillings, and I was so surprised. By the end of the month, I got a statement. I'm very sensible about customer service. As you know, I work in marketing, so I look at the services of product and see how the experience is. And to my surprise, the opening of the account was very easy. You know, you have to scan the document, fill the file, scan the document, send them, and then after the account is opened, and people have to make sure about this one. After the account is open, you deposit the money you want to invest in. Okay, so Simon told me the minimum is 1,000, and I was like, okay, Simon, hold on, I'm gonna send you 10,000. You know that I'm on fire in investing, you know, and it was easy. I used World Remit, you know, like
to send money, yeah.
Exactly. So it was very easy, like you can do with other investment projects. So it was through World Remit, and I sent them the receipt. They confirmed that they have received the money in their account after 1 day, because it takes 1 to 2 days. And then by the end of the month, I received a statement. So that's how easy it is. It is easy to have an account back home and invest in Britam investment. So now still ka ukiuliza niliinvest pesa ngapi sitaikuambia.
Okay, nitauliza Simon, nafikiria ni 1 million. Anyway, no. So
hata mimi siwezi kuambia
it's confidential. So Rose, now you like you were saying, you invested with Britam. It seems it's simple to invest with them as an individual, and with the SACCO we are having here in France, Kefra SACCO, which is the only SACCO in France for the moment. We'll try to invest with also Britam. We are trying to study the case, how to invest with Britam. So maybe soon we'll be coming to Simon and to understand how things will be. At the same time, Rose, you said you are the agent of Britam. So in case of anything, I can contact you, or you can fill the the forms for me, or ama kunisaidia to fill the forms. In other words, huh?
Yeah, actually, I will not help you to fill the files.
No, the forms.
Pale chini forms ukifika mimi nitakusaidia, nitasign na signature yangu.
Basi nitajisainia basi.
So basically what I'll help you with, because I already have the experience, I'll help you to fill the forms, and show you how to fill the forms, scan them and send them, and then send them to Britam. Just in case you have a question and Simon is busy and he doesn't have time to answer about this part, we shall take my forms and see what I had filled. Okay. That is how I can help you. Just in case Simon we have a Britam group for investors. Just in case he's busy or he's in the meeting, I can answer a question. Just to make it sure and clear, I will never ask you money. You will send money to Britam. Okay, I will never do any transaction or ask you a fee or 1,000 minimum. No, that one. Even Simon will never ask you. By the way, it's direct to Britam investment.
Okay. Yeah. So Rose, after utatupatia in the SACCO, utatupatia what the documents, maybe more about Britam, so that we can go through them and see how we can work with them. Simon, maybe you have something, we have less than 5 minutes remaining. Maybe you have something to tell Kenyans in France on investment in Kenya, and why also we should invest with Britam and not another company. At the same time, before Wonge, after the video, you can go to the YouTube channel of Kenyans in France. There are many questions. People are asking questions there. After, you can answer them directly. You can answer them. Unaweza answer the questions on the chat. So tell us why invest? Yani, convince us to invest with you. Just 1 minute to convince us that to invest with you.
Okay, no, I'll do my best. Britam is a good brand. We are good at what we do. We are a reputable brand for that matter. We are always careful about customer investments, especially in a world where a lot of diaspora people have fallen victims, to dubious or fictitious investment solutions. So here we are offering an investment solutions that allows you to do what you're good at in the diaspora, and then you let us do the money, manage your money aspects of your life, we maximize on your hard work income. So think of it as a reputable organization that is very strong on ethics, that does its best to look for a competitive return for your money. At the same time, it safeguards your money such that when you come back here in Kenya in probably 2 or 3, 4 years, or when you come, you can be able to access your money, which is the most important thing. As much as you are investing, is ensuring that when you need that money, it actually works for you. So Britam is a good organization for that matter. Then we've created platforms. We have channels that allows you to get in touch with us. Even if you're not able to reach Simon, the organization has measures and procedures and practices that allows you to access your investment. It's not more just about Simon, it's about the organization partnering with the customer and that person in the diaspora. So feel comfortable engaging us and choosing us as your suitable investment partner. We endeavor to adhere or to stick to our mantra, which is being with the customer every step of the way. So we'll make sure that your customer experience when you're engaging with us is at its best. We will engage you whenever you want us to get back to you. We'll always get back to you. So Britam is your preferred choice in terms of the investment solution is concerned.
Okay, thank you. Rose, do you have something to say? Just 1 minute, huh? Your sound, hauna sound.
Okay, I'll just say thank you to Simon and Britam for allowing the diaspora to invest back home and to enlighten us not to put money in our accounts and to save in money market funds. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much, Rose and Simon. So I hope people are convinced, and you can still continue asking your questions. Simon will answer them directly on the chat. Alafu, those who are in Paris or in France, you can contact Rose for more information. So thank you very much. So just to tell you that tomorrow also we'll be having James Plotty the same time, and we'll be talking about investing, because recently there is a company in Kenya that ilibia watu pesa nyingi sana. So we'll be discussing on how to do due diligence when investing in Kenya, when investing in land and generally in investment. So you are welcome. So thank you very much, everybody, and see you next time on our channel, Kenyans in France, and we hope that will continue empowering Kenyans in France. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.